Hello there. We're looking at a stormy spell of weather over the next couple of days, really. The strong winds, the heavy rain brought to you by Storm Gareth. We're looking at severe gales moving in during the second of the storm. Here it is on the second.
All right, so that means touchdown in Birmingham. Just a short flight actually, only 1 hour, and a bumpy ride.
We've got a band of rain moving its way eastwards across England and Wales, this having some squally winds mixed in with it.
So the initial idea was to catch another flight in a different plane, a little bit smaller plane, right?
A little bit smaller, but too much storm today.
Too much storm today, so we took the KLM flight. Otherwise we would have arrived in a very small, what kind of plane is that? A Cessna or something like that?
No, it's a Diamond Twin Star. Small plane. Too small for this kind of weather.
4.6, 4.7. That's not a good idea to fly above the sea. So the reason for the travel is BAPCO and CCEurope, Critical Communications Europe. It's held in the city of Coventry in the Rico Arena.
Let's find a pub.
Let's find the pub first. No taxis?
No taxis.
Thank you. So Angelo is the head of PrioCom, and PrioCom is one of those companies who is really pushing push-to-talk over LTE.
We are in full MVNO on the T-Mobile network in the Netherlands, so we have priority on data. So if there's a congestion or if there's not enough resource in the network, our SIM cards will always be able to get through and
that's important
that's
for
important
safety?
For mission critical push to talk. That's the Sonom XP8.
XP8?
XP8.
Well, you don't know what network you will.
Not sure what network. That's what we're gonna see now. What's gonna happen?
Right. That's a big secret. That's a big secret.
That's a big secret. What she's gonna do? Yeah. It has a dual. Oh, you see? One I have no service here, and one is.
Oh yeah, you're on your own network.
I'm on my own network now. Yeah. Pick the EE network.
But so then specifically reserved for PrioCom.
Yeah, it's a PrioCom SIM card, so that's why it says PrioCom. It has, but it is on the EE network, as you can see on the display.
Tell me you love me. Don't let go. Tell me a secret.
So for the last 10 years, the TCCA has been lobbying.
Tell me you love me.
So let's take a look what's inside. Probably some press releases. Contact details, welcome letter, and the dress code is lounge suit. 2 events in one. That saves me time in traveling. It is right now 4:45 Las Vegas time. That means probably 9:45 or something like that. Right.
Changing BAPCO is that it's no longer just critical communications. We've gone, it's public safety, but nobody just talks anymore. So we've got public safety, critical communications and public safety technology, which allows us to widen the whole audience and the whole debate around our industry. So you go from critical comms to critical comms and public safety technology, and there's so much more stuff you can do then, including the drone zone. So we're going to have a look at that.
So where do we go from here, Ian?
So this was full. They're all emptied now and they're out on the floor. Here at the BAPCO event, you know, previously, oh, is this only about the UK? Hey, no way. So we've got the program director for the UK, and we flip straight over to TJ telling us what's happening on the other side. We'll go through here between, we've got the ESN stand on one side and we've got the Samsung stand on the other side.
Yeah, they're very close to each other, right? Samsung over there,
aren't they?
and ESN over there.
Yes,
right,
and you've got police vehicles with Samsung and ESN technology, and in the corner, Talent, who've got the contract to test the ESN coverage. One of my favourite features for this year, hopefully the sound's not going to interfere too much with yours, BAPCO TV. So we're doing some live feeds, we're recording those and then feeding them in again during the day, so that if people miss something, they can catch up with it. And there's always a good buzz as well, so people can see what's going on, and it gives them a bit of an indication, oh, I've missed that, I should go and see that. At the BAPCO conference, we often have 2 conference streams going on. And we realised we were getting more and more visitors from overseas. There's a lot of interest in what's going on in UK critical comms and technology, principally because of the ESN programme, but also I like to think we're doing a lot of innovative work.
Yes.
So there's definitely an interest out there. So last year we talked to our colleagues at TCCA. So there won't be a Critical Comms Europe this year. What about if we could perhaps work together and we can bring something to you and you can bring something to us? I'm really pleased that for this year we have a Critical Comms Europe stream for both days of the BAPCO show.
And it's not only the stream, you also have different exhibitors at the show, right?
Absolutely.
Which were not there previous years at BAPCO.
We've got different exhibitors and people with slightly different agendas, because most of the suppliers in this industry, public safety isn't a national or a territorial thing. It's continent-wide, it's international, and so are the suppliers. And we have to recognise that. We can't ask them to bring us a British version of something. It's got to work everywhere, and that's a constant message. It's got to work everywhere.
That's right.
So we hope we can show that sort of thing by bringing them here and giving them two quality streams of information.
We got Ericsson over here, antenna by Blankenberg, Goodmill Systems, Shure antennas, interviews being done over here with ESN. This is Samsung. They are having really. No, I'm just kidding here. Conet, Plextech, Terafix, Capita Control Room Solutions, just over there. Access International with SAP, people on the phone over here, over there. Mason Advisory. So in my search on what's new is that the PTTi app is on the Hytera radio right now. That is just
brand new PNC 550 Hytera radio.
so, but Hytera's got their own app, but you have an app as well. So
Correct.
that's just the way it is.
Proven working on the device, yes.
With Sepura, they got a body cam for the first time actually. I'm excited. Ben, where is the body cam?
Just follow me.
You already got it produced and released, and it's there, right?
Absolutely.
So we've just released this version for mission critical users. So we've made quite a few modifications,
Yes.
having done various field trials. Main one is it has our water porting technology. So water will go away from the apertures, the microphone, the speaker. So in heavy rain, still sounds great. We've got it downward angling. So for the taller user like you can see subjects that are
Taller like
smaller than
me.
you. So it's more flexible.
But it looks a little bit like a Hytera device, which I've seen not such a long time ago.
Absolutely, it was based on that. So we took our mission critical knowledge, our public safety knowledge, and we made quite a few changes and updated the product. So one is we focused on audio. We got it to be optimized for the SC2 series radios. And we made changes such as for police you need discrete listening. So things like a 3.5mm.
Right, there we go. Take a look. This is okay. Good.
That's critically important. So a lot of users don't want to have audio coming out that everyone can hear. So 3.5mm means discrete listening, not just for your Tetra, but also for playback. So you're playing back a scene, you can then have discrete listening of that as well. Other changes are different size, different battery, docking station. You can download all your images, use your own proprietary evidence management system, or use one that we can supply. But mission critical, public safety grade, usability changes, and more robust.
Is that the first product you have taken out of the portfolio of Hytera, made it maybe even better? Will other products to follow or not?
We've had other collaborative developments, but they were not from a starting point of a Hytera product. This was the only one that has built upon that and made it better.
John, there's something else, right?
Absolutely, yes. Well, we've got a new application that we can talk to you about. It's a smart chat app, which is a little bit like WhatsApp, but actually what we do is we use it for public safety. So the key thing here is that you've got the application can run on a Tetra radio, sharing both text and images, and it can also run on a broadband device as well. So the key thing here is that it's a cross device, so you can take advantage of your broadband device, but of course if broadband coverage is low, you can use Tetra as a backup. And unlike WhatsApp, all of the data is held securely on your own servers. It's hosted by the agency that's using the app, so there's no security concerns.
So it was only 3 days ago that this guy took me running at IWCE. What are we doing? Ken, why are we running?
There's something really interesting.
Ken Raven from Critical Insights.
It was fantastic. Deployables that the emergency services can bring on their own is a very important aspect. of going to an operator-provided LTE network. My key objective here is to find out what's happening at the state level with mission-critical LTE in the future.
So you would typically have this in your car.
Simple, right? Tunde Williams is explaining to me a little bit of what is the latest and greatest at Motorola Solutions. You have a lot of new stuff over here, right?
Absolutely. So, I mean, if I just pick this one as an example, so here's something that you would be very familiar with. So it's actually a wireless RSM, but you notice that there's also the earpiece as well, and this is a very familiar form factor to our PMR customers. So you can see the thought that's gone into this and bringing something that's very familiar into the broadband space. What we're also doing is leveraging Bluetooth. So this RSM is a wireless RSM and will integrate with a whole range of smartphone devices.
Right. So if you didn't know that, this is a magnet, and this is a very heavy magnet. Wow, this is. So if you're a police officer, you shouldn't be afraid that this body camera will come off your suit. This is the SI200, the latest and greatest in body camera from Motorola Solutions. The press release was released not such a long time ago. So that means this is another add-on to the body cam portfolio. So how does it work, Mike?
You can actually track on your route, if you were doing a patrol, where you are. These little spots here are where the GPS has...
Yes, that's where the police officer would have been, right?
Absolutely. So the police officer's done this route here.
So he was in the bar?
Or he's at least walked past the bar. So
probably past the bar.
You can see he carried on. So this is the route. So what you can do is you can come back here and you can say, right, where did the incident happen? It happened on that corner there, and then you can see the footage.
So this is what the police officer saw through his body cam,
and you can see
that is exactly where he walked.
As he walks, these will go grey as he passes each of those points.
5 o'clock means. This is a Samsung Galaxy phone with a cover of stop noise.
Our HybridX gets even better and better, and now it's a smart modular structure, allows it to be connected to pretty much with any LTE smartphone.
Okay, so there's an example on the screen over there. This is how it fits, right?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
User organizations probably want to use their own smartphone, and this enables it, allows everyone to experience it.
It's bring your own device, slide on the stop noise cover, and then talk with mission critical communications.
Exactly, yeah.
Bittium is a company from Finland who are producing secure communications devices, also software, and they are right here.
So here, within the container, you can see that there's frames, and within that frame, the complete application set and settings and so on are managed by the container manager, the organization that manages the container. It can have separate VPNs for different organizations, for different services, and it means that containers within the device are able to talk to different endpoints within the network.
You completely are aware of the environment that you're in. You cannot make any mistakes whatsoever. Embedded in a secure device from Bittium, and it's not only secure, it's rugged. It seems like I'm selling this stuff here, but I'm not. And I must say, this is another way of progress, developing new devices for the critical communications market. Great stuff by a great company, and again, from Finland. It is the end of an event that has been very successfully here in Coventry. BAPCO 2019, incorporating critical communications Europe. People are breaking down their booths right now. The guys of Motorola Solutions are sitting down there and relaxing. On the left side, they're struggling with the last coffees, and it has just been a great show. It's time to wrap up. It's time to give it a go. It's time for BAPCO next year. Thank you very much.